we saw tonight because, man, it was good. The Diamondbacks, they snap a 3-game skid with this win and remain one of the hottest teams in baseball overall. 31 wins since the All-Star break are tied for the most in the majors. And how have they done it? Well, you saw it tonight, mostly by just smashing baseballs. They've racked up 81 home runs over that span, easily the most in Major League Baseball, 37 more than their opponents in the same time frame. All of that to try to go back to the postseason after finishing up as the World Series runner-up a year ago. The franchise has only made consecutive playoff appearances once, back in 2001 and 2002. Now, the story of tonight, Matt, as you mentioned, was Pavin Smith. Did you know that was with the first 2 of his 3 home runs coming off of Justin Verlander, he became the 11th player to have a multi-home run game with the future Hall of Famer on the mound. Not only that, the first player to have one of those home runs come in the form of a grand slam. How about the game that we saw from Pavin Smith?
Yeah, and Pavin Smith joins us now on SportsCenter. Pavin, I don't know if you heard that. We did the Did You Know with the Verlander stat. Did you know that about the Verlander stat that you accomplished tonight?
No, I did not know that. I mean, Justin's obviously one of the best pitchers of all time, and getting in the box against him is a treat. You know, just looking across 60 feet and seeing one of the best to ever do is pretty cool.
Like, how did you turn tonight's game into an intramural men's league softball game? You entered the game with 4 home runs, 18 RBI, then you ripped 3 of them tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I really can't explain it. It was just one of those things where you get in the zone and it just feels like every swing that you take is going to be a good one.
Yeah, walk the viewer through that and walk us through it. We're not Major League Baseball players, nor the viewers. How do you know when you're seeing the ball well?
Honestly, it's just confidence from, you know, doing it. So after that first one, I realized, you know, you go into this facing Justin Verlander with all these expectations of it's going to be nasty, and which it is. So once you get that confidence on that first one, you can take it into your next debuts. Did
you know the last time Justin Verlander allowed a grand slam, you were in 8th grade? That was a long time ago. I don't even know what the math is on that. It was like 14 years ago, something like that?
Dang, that's crazy. What was he with the Tigers?
Yeah, I mean, it was a while ago, but you got the grand slam on him tonight. When you look at the importance, Pavin, of where you guys are down the stretch, you've got 18 games remaining, 3 of them against the division, the Padres, the Giants, and the Rockies. How big is this stretch for you guys now, a game and a half up for that second wild card spot?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, every game this whole season has been, we try to take it one game at a time, not try to worry too much about the standings, but we're definitely aware that we're in a tight race and every pitch matters.
All right, you play 162 games, got a lot of time on your hands. I know you went to Virginia. Nice comeback yesterday against Wake Forest. How much do you allow yourself to pay attention to other sports than baseball?
I mean, I pay attention almost more than I do baseball. I mean, the first day of the NFL today, and then college football starting last week. Yeah, it's been a good 2 weeks of sports.
And finally, will you please be honest with me and don't to give me the cliche? Were you trying to hit a home run on the last?
Yeah, the last 2 at-bats. Yeah. And of course, they have to bring in their closer when they're down 6 runs, and it's Hader, of course. But when I saw him warming up, I'm like, okay, if I do it, it's got to be off their best. But then he throws me 2 sliders, and I wasn't even close. So I had to bring it back a little bit.
That's fine. 3 for 4, 3 home runs, 7 RBI tonight. Pavin, great win tonight on Sunday Night Baseball. Great performance. Good luck the rest of the way. Can't wait to see what you do with it.
All right, thank you.
Matt and Kelsey with you on SportsCenter. Hottest day on record in Dodger Stadium today. Shohei Ohtani.
Like temperature?
That's what I'm getting to. One step closer to some records, and it was 103 degrees there, Matt. The numbers that you need to know.
Soft.
45 home runs, 46 stolen bases. Could he get to 50-50? Well, you got to get on base to try and steal another, and he does then next at bat. Tanner Bybee throws to first, and he gets picked off. That's the first time Ohtani has been picked off at first base in 61 attempts this season. So, what else could he do today? Bottom of the 5th, Dodgers up 1-0. Ohtani at the plate. He can crank it, and he does. A solo shot, 450 feet. His 46th of the home run ties his career high. They win 4-0. Here's Ohtani afterwards on chasing 50-50.
Ohtani tees off right field, hooking toward the pole. It's fair and gone. 46 and 46 for Shohei Ohtani.
All right, so that's how it sounded on the Dodgers broadcast. Another step closer for Shohei Ohtani. As the Dodgers get it done, they go on to win 4-0. Here's Ohtani after the game.
あんまり意識はしないようにはもちろんしてるので、それよりは自分のいい感覚の打席を増やしたいなと思ってますし、走塁ではいけるときにしっかり進塁できれば、それが盗塁じゃなかったとしても、タッチアップだとしてもしっかりとその進塁する意識は持ちたいなと思ってます。
I'm trying to be less cognizant of it, more so just focusing on having good feel at the plate and whenever possible during the game, whether that be stealing bases or moving to the next base, whether that be stealing the base or just being able to move to the next base. That's what I'm trying to do and focus on.
Trying not to focus on it. Can you really? I mean,
No,
day after day, bat at bat, every time he gets on. He's already clinched the only 45 home run, 45 stolen base season in Major League Baseball history. And with that home run tonight, remains to go on possibly to hit that 50-50 mark. Something that maybe we thought we'd never see before, but could we see it from Shohei Ohtani?
Oh, he's the guy.
Season?
The Mets picked a good time to string together a 9-game win streak, tied with the Braves for the final wild card spot. Metropolitans looking for 10 on Sunday, and Luis Severino, he was dealing an absolute pearl early on. Slider, nope. Will Benson, swing. Severino, 5 scoreless innings. He was feeling himself. Bottom of the 6th, no score, 2 runners on, 2 outs. Starling Marte, base hit. Pete Alonso scores. Mets on top. 1-0 after the Marte base hit. Top 7, same score. Severino still dealing. Noelvi Marte hits one to right for a base hit. Jake Fraley's going to come in to score. Severino's day would be done. He would get the much-deserved standing ovation. 6 2/3 innings pitched, 1 runs, 5 hit, 8 strikeouts. Game tied at 1. Bases empty. Bottom of the 7th, Brandon Nimmo. Look at Ellie De La Cruz. Thing of beauty. Game remains tied. Let's go to the 9th. Edwin Diaz not on the mound. Phil Maton out there. Santiago Espinal lines one to left for the extra base hit. 2 runs come around to score. And it was fun while it lasted. Reds snapped the 9-game winning streak. As for those Braves in that wild card hunt, Jared Kelenic, solo shot, 15th of the year. Braves take an early 1-0 lead. And Chris Sale, I'll tell you what, he has been dominant of late. 6 innings pitched, 2 hits, 0 earned runs, 7 strikeouts. George Springer can't catch up with him. Man of the 8th, 1-0. Runner on third, 2 outs for Spencer Horwitz. I mean, that was like a 4-iron. It was low and it was gone. 3rd home run in the last 2 games. Blue Jays take the lead. Braves were tied in the 9th. Sac fly headed to extras. Adam Duvall chopped one to 3rd. Addison Barger. Okay, you're not supposed to throw it in the dugout. Braves tie the game. Runners move to 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out after an intentional walk. Sean Murphy at the plate. Bases loaded. Play at the plate. No. Braves on a fielder's choice. 4-3 the final. Season ends, end of the month. With those NL East results, we are back to square for the 3rd and final National League wildcard spot. The Padres and Diamondbacks aren't fully in the clear yet. This race would come down to a 3-game series between the Mets and Braves from September 24th to the 26th.